This adapter should be introduced onto the motherboard into a graphics card slot. So the top one below the battery, it's a PCI Express, I'm not sure, 8 times slot, and where the graphics card is, that's a 16 times slot. So the motherboard has two PCI Express graphics card slots. The other two, this and that, are simple PCI slots. Okay, and the M.2 hard drive SSD should be attached here, and this should be plugged in into the motherboard. Let's try it first. It has a green LED. Now there is no hard drive, no SSD, and it looks like that. Let's take the light away, and there we have it. Let's remove it. Remove the entire graphics card because the M.2 SSD is below that one, and disconnecting the power. Remove those screws also. The graphics card was removed, and there's the M.2, the one which has an orange on it, 960 EVO. There's a screw on the left side. The screw was removed, and that is the hard drive, the M.2 hard drive SSD. So that's a perfect fit. I have to remove this screw. Now put that screw there, and now it looks like this. And this should be inserted into a PCI Express slot. Dust into that PCI slot. Okay, and the graphics card should go up into that one. The graphics card is held by a foreign object, but let's see if it starts. So only that green thing is connected as a single hard drive. The other 4 hard drives are not connected. Let's see if Windows will start or not. And it looks like it's starting. So the SSD, that M.2 SSD, is inside the PCI Express slot, just like a graphics card. Okay, ignore this one. My desktop is on an external hard drive, and that's not connected. And voila, Windows is working. It's the same Windows 10 Pro, 64-bit, whatever. That flickering is interesting. I hope it's from data transfer. So Windows is running from that slot. That's where the hard drive is. It's an M.2 SSD. Now it's much easier to disconnect when needed that hard drive, because otherwise the other M.2 connector was exactly below the graphics card, inside there on the motherboard. Now it's outside here, and if I want I can remove it. What would happen if I remove it while Windows is working? Let's find out. So that's the hard drive, and that's Windows. That Windows is running from this hard drive. So right click is not working. Ctrl Alt and Delete. Numlock is still working. Ctrl Alt and Delete is not doing anything. Oops, everything went black. Windows key is not doing anything. Okay, let's put it back. Your PC ran into a problem. Critical process died. Okay, let's put it back. The M.2 hard drive was reinserted. Reset button should fix that. Reset. Windows is loading. Till now we don't have any special messages. Okay, that's the desktop. It's on an external hard drive. I mean, the hard drive is not connected, but other than that, Windows is running fine. Task manager, everything is fine. So there is one disk, that SSD, and that's it. One more thing, don't forget to put back that tiny screw there onto the motherboard from the old location of your M.2, and that's the new location. Let's see how does BIOS see this disk. So press delete to enter BIOS. Hard disk, Samsung, SSD, UEFI disk, USB hard disk. So it's in the first boot option, Samsung SSD. So nothing special here.